Hi guys, welcome back for another one. Now today's video is all about the dev blog and reviewing it. No fancy intro in this one, just because I want to get into it, and plus I'm kind of a little sour on this game right now due to the mistakes of Thursday night that I'm waiting to see what the compensation is before I really dig into that. But trust me, I believe a video talking about that will be coming in sometime in the future days. Unfortunately, today's video is this dev blog. Tomorrow's video will be my orb opening for Calling Wing. And then I gotta release the Who's Next video just in case they announce the next farmable character next Friday. Get some people in time to do their Penguin Bucks betting. And then I'm pretty sure beginning of next week, I'm gonna start talking about this whole entire ordeal that just happened, especially when I have time to break down actual factual information and not some people's speculation and rumors. And also probably have some guests on to talk about it. But anyways, extra credits. This is all talking about that the Red Stars for Ultron are coming next week. One of probably the biggest things that I'm looking forward to, even though I don't really use Ultron much of anywhere anymore. I don't use him in Arena. I definitely am not going to use him in Doom Raids. So it's pretty much become a war character, and it's probably going to be a pretty good war character. It's going to make him more flexible and more offense, and especially get me those war offense wins, which is pretty good timing considering that Calling Wing and Misty Knight are coming sometime soon. Even though Calling Wing is a little further out for the free-to-play players and probably already here for the spenders, if you're still that brave to spend money on this game. So starting May 13th, and if I take a look at the calendar, that is pretty much the day where Calling Wing drops out of the Red Star Orb. So I'm assuming that Misty Knight will not be released back to back. There'll be a break and there'll be no featured character, and they're gonna release the Red Stars for Ultron because in this post it does know that you get a 10 times better drop rate of Red Stars for Ultron and Ultimus. Keep forgetting about Ultimus, as he is a thing, he is there, even though I'll probably put the Red Stars on Ultron first as I actually have that character built up. So I'm really looking forward to how much does it cost? How many of this dark credit, what do they call it? Dark credits? Dark promotional credits. Yeah, how many of that do I need to actually level up per star level? In the time being, you can unlock Red Stars for Ultron once you beat Dark Dimension 2 twice, and you can unlock Red Stars for Ultimus after you beat Dark Dimension 3 2 times. So you guys can let me know in the comments down below who you're more excited to get Red Stars on, Ultron or Ultimus. And you know, if you want to let me know if you're still crazy enough to spend money in this game, please let me know in those comments down below. Next up on the whole entire promotion credits thing, we'll call it a thing, there is going to be more silver promotion credits coming also, which we kind of got hinted at, right? They're going to give us up to 150 per month, which is something that I've really been pushing for, as I think that's a pretty good number. Give us control of one character from 4 to 5 stars per month. That's the only thing I really wanted, just to help us be able to curve and build towards those Doom Raid characters that we desperately need to be able to do Doom Raids, to 1, to get Surfer Shards, 2, to get the increased gear, and 3, those blue ISOs that are probably going to come next patch, if not pushed to later. It seems like they have slowed down releasing stuff, but man, the bugs, I don't know if it's a bug, code, I don't know what it is at this point, what caused so many things to go wrong at once, but that's beside the point. I said I was going to talk about that, and I keep talking about that. Anyways, that's a really good change in favor of the player base, because a little bit more control, considering the fact that they still release an average of at least at a minimum 2 characters a month. And not only that, the new players really need a way to play catch up and focus their roster. So all good stuff. Monthly login encounters will be another way that you obtain more of these silver promotion credits. They're going to give you 25 per month. So I'm assuming that there's probably going to be 5 spots of 5 credits. Just my theory. Next up, Chaos Theory is getting additional silver promotion credits. Tier 7, they're going to have 2 additional extra silver promotion credits per tier, which is a total of 6 for the entire event. So you're getting a few extra there. Nothing that's going to really break it home, but just another place to get the total of 150 that you need per the month. Next up, Strike Pass Season 3 will also be Polaris. This actually makes me feel, I don't know why, but this actually, when I read this, makes me feel better about the Strike Pass and the release method. It's still not player friendly, but it is along the lines for a new player. It's still not the greatest. You still end up a few shards shorts even as a new player, but it is similar to that Blitz for a newer player. It just really handicaps the mid-game and later free-to-play players who can get more than the minimum shards of a new character through Blitz. But I do feel a little better about it. I'm still not okay with this release method. I'm hoping this is the last time they do it, but considering the fact that this is what they're doing, I'm banking on that this will not be the last time we see a character be released through the Strike Pass. Next up, Mojo Mayhem Season 6. Well, it's going to kick off on May 7th, which is Friday right now. It's going to launch in a few hours, so it's already live. They don't tell you the characters in this line. They do tell you a little bit later. It's going to be Shatterstar. This actually is one character that I personally will be skipping. I will definitely not feel the pressure to have to buy the battle pass for the simple fact that I don't care about Shatterstar, right? I understand there's a lot of hardcore X Factor people out there. They really love the team. Good for you, go get Shatterstar. For me personally, I focus on content, not war, and Shatterstar and Longshot are war characters to me because I don't need them in any other content, as my almost 500k Astonishing X-Men can do Doom Raids just fine. So if you like that team, you love that team, you can probably grab it, but me personally, I'm glad they finally gave me a character that I'm comfortable skipping. Next up, daily objectives. So they're making the objectives even easier to hit, which I don't understand because they're emphasizing KOs. But honestly, if they increase the KOs by more than 50 for daily than what they already have, they're not making it easier. They're making it longer, harder, because not everyone wins every match. I win the majority of my matches, so I'm in the fortunate category, but not everyone wins every match. Very important distinction there, right? And if you're someone who wins every match, I hope you have a little compassion for those that don't, right? If you're winning all your matches, that means the person that you're playing is losing the match against you, which means that they're possibly losing more than what they're winning. But daily objectives being decreased, it's no big a deal. I'll take that win. Ultimately, if I'm spending the longest time on knockouts, then at least I know what to focus on to get it done and over with. Now, the one thing that I don't like is the ratings, is that they've reduced the amount of points that are available for the entire season, which means someone like me, who's since season 1, who's been able to complete the battle pass in 3 weeks and have the 4th week off, there is no 4th week off. It looks like all players will still be going into the 4th week, and this is probably designed to make sure that the matchmaking is available for anyone who tries to play this game mode, right? If no one plays the game mode, there's no such thing as matchmaking. If 60% of the player base is doing RTA at any given moment, guess what? You're gonna have good matchmaking. So I don't know about the drawn out process. I'm just wait to see after week 1 how many milestones I've gotten through to get an idea, but I definitely don't like the fact that they reduced the amount of overall points that are available per, week. We'll call it a week. And the other thing, letting you know, they moved up silver promotion credits to level 38. No longer have to grind the whole way to the end to get them. So if you're someone that doesn't complete the battle pass, guess what? You're going to get them a little bit earlier. And the start of the show, I already said with Shatterstar, improved matchmaking. They're telling you they made a couple improvements to make matchmaking better. We'll see. Once again, there's no such thing as perfect matchmaking in PvP content, as you can't control who presses start at the same time you press start, right? And you look at all the players that just press start and try to match them up the best they can. But not in all cases will you get a similar opponent. It's not always going to be that perfect, and it's never going to be perfect. Anyways, Return of Legendary Ebony Maw is coming back. Thank goodness. I heard a lot of rumors this morning that people were saying Jubilee was coming. She is not Ebony Maw. I did want a little bit more time for Jubilee, so Ebony Maw is here, but Jubilee is coming probably in the next 2 to 4 weeks after Ebony Maw. Upcoming blitzes. I'm actually surprised we're not getting Calling Wing yet, as we're getting Luke Cage Monday through Wednesday, and then Thursday through Saturday we are getting Graviton. Graviton's a great character to grab. Not a lot of people will actually want to buy him out of the war store, so there is nice shards up for grab. I know personally it's not a new character, but I'll probably blitz a little harder for him to try to complete him, and that way I never have to spend more credits on him, because I really don't want to do that. As for Calling Wing, it looks like she's probably slated for the week after, which is then slating Misty Knight to not be a blitz release. Because at this point, if they're going to do Calling Wing and Misty Knight's blitz releases, they're going to be back to back, which means you have 4 straight weeks of blitzing, which means that this patch is going to run longer than your average patch time, which is not unheard of. And sometimes they launch a next patch before that character's actually been released or even has been available to free-to-play players. But it seems that they're leaning towards more likely that it will not be a blitz release. Not saying it won't be, just saying it's leaning that way. And then bonus flash of Brents, what can I say? You can get more Sinister Shards to help your get Invisible Woman if you are there. If you're a new game player, definitely a good time to help grab some extra Sinister 6. If you're core and hard on Kestrel, please don't waste it on this. But if you're not, then you can probably spend it to get a little more Sinister 6 characters to make sure you get yourself Invisible Woman pretty quickly to help you in arena, especially early game. Early game, only. Mid game, hit or miss. Late game, depends on the team comp. Then last but not least, Merc Mayhem and Payday, which means grab your mercs, double time drops, and then Payday comes and we all get a little extra gold for a day. And that's probably the best event ever because we all like the gold. I take that back. Chaos Theory is better than this one. And Black Party's probably very close. But definitely need a hand events, definitely last still. I don't care how great they make those characters. They're still trash. But guys, that is everything the hot take. Hopefully you guys got something out of this that you were looking forward to next week, upcoming week, in the future. And once again, all that trash, we'll just call it trash because I'm trying to keep this PG. That happened the other day. Like I said, I will be covering that in the upcoming, and probably a lot this upcoming week. I'm going to try to get some guests on this channel to talk about it, to give different perspectives. But with all that said, if you guys enjoyed this video, do me a huge favor, hit that thumbs up. If you're new here and not done so already, hit that subscribe button. And if you do not want to miss the next hot take, which is once every Sunday, Saturday, whatever day I release it, Saturday, hit that notification bell. With all that said, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.